Pretty nice actually having an opening for black now. Alright. I still don't know much about the Caro-Kann. Though to be fair, I didn't really know much about the Vienna either. But it's nice to actually have, like, something that I'm going for. I'm thinking about how to free my knight from this pin. So if I play here, the bishop comes back somewhere, lines itself up, and then I also leave this square open for the knight. But I mean, I have my bishop to trade off if he does come there. If he moves over here, he gives up control of this square, so I'm just gonna move my queen up. I get to move my... Then he just trades off the bishop. So he's planning on removing the defense of this square by trading off the bishop. I have no choice but to push my pawn to block. If I were him, I would just slide over here, hit this pawn. Okay, he doesn't. Fortunately, this rook doesn't have an open file. takes. Even if the queen comes up, I think I get to lock it back down. Let's try this out. Lately, I've been trying to find some, like a tournament or something to compete in, but there's nothing in my area. Kind of sucks. But I'm sure I'll find something eventually. Just there's something really nice about just sitting down and actually competing. I think it's a side of chess that I don't get to see enough. Get the feeling he's gonna play for queen here. Well, in the time being, let's just get my pawns and light squares. If he hits my knight, I think I just reroute it this way. Well, I mean, I might as well avoid losing a pawn later on. Ooh, shiny. I'm worried about coming here, because if I come here, how do I stop? I guess I'm fine, because I can always just push this pawn. I guess now all I have to be worried about is him stacking his rooks behind this pawn. Well, that's a nice idea. Let's say I push, then push again. I think I'll be fine. It does look kind of scary at first. If I go here, I can actually just take the pawn. I didn't notice that. What can I do then? I mean, if we go takes, I can defend this pawn, so I don't have to worry as much. I'll start myself out with this. I really don't want the bishop to get lodged here. It feels like it'd be pretty uncomfortable. Haven't made much traction to 1900 yet. I think it's half. I don't really know how to settle position and scale forward as black. I think this is fine. Guess I didn't consider that I get to bring my king here to help out. Is it worth taking this pawn, or would it be better to just close things down? If I take this pawn, do I have a good way of defending it? I can already see his idea. He's going to bring his other rook over. If I take, he wants to slide his queen over once he can get rid of this pawn. I'm going to take. If he tries bringing his other rook over, I'll slide my knight in front. This also stops any ideas of sacrificing along, not sacrificing, but taking advantage of the pin here. So let's bring my knight forward. Now he's probably going to try to drop back, get the bishop to trade off that knight. Yeah, there he comes. I do like how his rook's gotten kind of boxed away. I almost took this way, that would not have ended well. And his rook gets to go away. Aw. That's okay. Nice catch. Let's see. He doesn't have an easy way of bringing his queen in to help out with this whole stacked rook scenario. I'm gonna bring my king forward and then slide over my rook, so at least I have something pointing back towards him. Maybe he plays for queen here, with the idea being he's just attacking that pawn. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, he brings his rook back. Ah, I accidentally give him another pawn. Uh-oh. Maybe he brings his other rook back. I wonder why he gave up that pawn. Maybe he has some idea here. Let's come here so that way his pawn can't push forward. If king comes here, I'm going to drop down to pin the rook to the king. Actually, instead of dropping down, I feel a lot more comfortable bringing the rook up. He's getting ready to push the pawn up. Let's get my rook involved. I blundered another pawn. Oh, there goes again. I think bringing that knight up was a bad call. Because if I was just going to drop it back anyways, I pretty much wasted a move, didn't I? Voluntarily walking into the pin was bad as well. Because I let his rook get out. That's okay, we live and learn. I'm thinking I trade off knights and then I push here. That forces his knight all the way back here, no? Yeah, it does. Does look like he has half a brain. That's okay though. Let's start by trading the pawn. Because I want to at least be able to isolate a pawn here. And now that I've done my job, I'm going to bring my... I want to bring my bishop here so that I can play with this diagonal. Just making sure he doesn't have an easy way to punish it. say go here and then he like attacks my queen. Am I fine with... Yeah, I am fine with that. I do lose a pawn. I really gotta think these things a little bit more thoroughly. He doesn't take here. Yeah, fair enough. So I've just thrown away a pawn, haven't I? That's okay. Let's just... Where do I want to bring my queen back to? Let's bring it here. That way it doesn't block the rooks. He gets to snatch up his pawn. Brings his bishop all the way back. Okay. If I come here, the only way for him to defend this pawn is either with his bishop or with his queen. And I've stopped the procession of these pawns. Actually, he can still bring this pawn up. Let's start with this. Actually, start with this. He's just gonna put his rook on the open file. Then I come. If I come here, he can't just bring his queen up to support the rook, right? Yeah. So it does actually do something. So after isolating the pawn, I did have an advantage, but I shouldn't have dropped. I don't think dropping my bishop back here killed things for me, did they? I guess I let him play this b6 move as a result. There, I had to just let him fix his pawns. Yeah, that's fair. I think it was alright. My big mistake was here, where I thought he had to take my queen, but he doesn't. He can always move his queen out of danger first, and then worry about the rest. There's no forcing here. That was my mistake. Other than that, I think I played a fine game. Let's keep pushing. Okay, castle's this side. I think that's a really bad decision, but I'm not quite sure why. Let's see. How can I punish him? This knight really feels like it's just getting in the way. What I really want to do is find a way to get my rook, get everything out there. But I can't. Not while it's like this. If I go here, it'd be fine, but he can always just throw away his, not throw away his knight, but hit me with a discovered attack. Which I would rather not happen. I think I'm going to just line up my queen and my bishop. The idea being I'm going to throw all my material right here. Right, he brings his knight back. Pretty fair. I don't hate it. If I just come here, I'm going to give him a way to get his knight back into the game. Of course, I can't go take because his knight will just come back. Is there any way I could go, like, bishop back to here, try to kick the knight out, and then come back? Let's give it a try. It's always worth experimenting. I guess he gets to shut down my attack with that little sequence. Unfortunate. This bishop's moved around a lot. And if he checks me here with the bishop, I think I'm just going to push the pawn. What other moves might he throw in here? Maybe knight here? I don't think there's anything too scary. Okay, I don't take the bishop because of takes and his queen comes in. Very scary. Just push up. Alright, yeah, he's taking all the fun out of it. He's trading all the pieces off. Let's see. Alright, for the time being, I'll trade off queens and I'll just castle. immediately pushing back, which is fair. You have to do that. Don't want to kick his knight back yet. Just go here. Then if he takes with this pawn, I'm going to take here. Once he moves here, I'll trade off this. Okay, let's move here. He has to come back here. I trade off my bishop so I don't shoot myself in the foot. Then I line up my other bishop here. If he plays pawn here, I don't have to do anything about it right away. I can relax for a move and bring my rook over. I think I'm actually going to go here and pin the knight to the rook. Originally I was going to just line my rooks up and hit him with a battering ram, but the way things are looking right now, he's just going to run his king. Let's bring my other rook over. I think I take now, because if I wait, his king comes here, and then he can bring his king up to take. So let's take right now. Alright. How do I keep this going? His king's gonna get out. That's just a given of what I've done here. I guess I just gotta get my knight over. That's all I can really think of. Put my rooks in the open file. His king comes to the center. If he offers a rook trade, I don't have to do it. I'm fine. This pawn isn't a pass pawn either, so it's not like I can play for that. He's open up the center of the board, but he's in the center of the board. Huh. I mean, it's not like I have a way to attack him, so it's pretty fair. I think I'm just gonna bring my knight over here, and then if he takes, I'm gonna take back with the knight. Okay. Let's start badgering the rook around. I really need to make sure it doesn't get a foothold on d2. Just brings it up. And I've done exactly the thing I said I wasn't supposed to do, haven't I? It's okay. I'll, at the very least, I can still somewhat bring my king into it. His rook comes back over. Plan for this check. Let's see, what's the correct move here? I'm gonna just come over here. He's gonna check me, bring me back. Ah, shoot. It's okay though. I'm just gonna come back over. Alright. And if he comes here, I take, but I don't take back. Let's see, what happens if I come here and I go around to start hitting these pawns? I mean, obviously he immediately goes like rook here. That's fair. My king can't stop these pawns anymore. I need to keep that in mind. I guess it's still in range for this pawn, but the rest of them it can't do anything about. Okay, let's go. He takes, I take, and take. I get more pawns out of this than he does at the very least. Okay, now we both have a passed pawn. I'm going to bring my rook back here. And I'm going to start pushing. Okay. I think he's immediately going to start by hitting this pawn, which is fair. Okay, he comes back. Why? Said he can bring his rook back to hit the pawn. That's pretty fair. Okay, so it comes back. I'm not stressing though. Okay, maybe a little bit. I think I'm gonna... What do I want to do? Because number one, I need to stop this pawn. But number two, I also need to support this pawn. Luckily, his king is locked up over here. Okay. He's going to start marching this pawn. I'm not too stressed, because once he takes another step, I'm going to just move my... I just need to keep this file under control. That's pretty much it. Okay. Let's go here. If he plays here, I'll take here. Okay, he doesn't play there. Keeps pushing the pawn. I think I get to do multiple jobs at once now. The question is, I think I give up on this pawn and then I go check, check. Let's give up on this pawn. And then sure, my rook can't help this pawn, but my king can, so I'm still fine. Ooh, sneaky. Well, I'm just gonna come here because I need to support the... I'm surprised he didn't play rook here. It's okay. I think he's in Zugzwang. No, not quite. There's still some okay moves for him. Well, I mean, his rook's stuck defending this file, right? His only other option is to maybe move back. And if he does, I go check here, force the trade, and I'm fine. Really? What a strange choice. Just throw away the game. Fair enough. I think he was trying to time me out because I was on 58 seconds, but you know, all's well that ends well. This game felt a lot better than that last game. I think I did a lot better of a job of figuring out, okay, this attack doesn't work, I gotta switch to something else. I see. I shouldn't have even bothered trying to stack the rooks in the first place. I see. Still was pretty poor. But then I can't play takes anymore. I don't have to take the knight. The king's stuck here, stopping the pawns from doubling. Then here is when I start bringing my other pieces into it. But then how do I bring my knight into it? Because, like, obviously this is to reroute the knight, yes. Okay, okay. And then after he goes here, I assume I take the knight. I don't. This move's still fine. Yeah, it's okay. But this move is better. Well, the only option, the only place he has to put the knight is back. Oh, well. Let's play one more game. And then I'll call it a day, and I'll get to work on everything I've been procrastinating. The guy from Argentina here. Another Sicilian. If I remember correctly, just drop the knight back to here. Alright, bishop comes back. Let's finish my development. bring this rook over. I think his only option is to move the queen somewhere. Maybe like queen here. Because he can't just let his bishop sit here getting pinned by my rook. If he plays queen here, which I think is the... Is there anything else that he has? It's the one that I think is solid. Then... Oh, he comes knight here. Okay. I think I'm gonna go right here. Let's pin the bishop, see what happens. Here's gotta be where he moves the queen. Maybe she comes here, so that way she can... Well, she can't come here, because my knight's stopping. Where does the queen come to help out? I guess all he can do is secure that he gets secure a pawn out of the deal. Let's see, what would I play here? Bishop's lost, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, instead of losing 3 points of material, it'd be better to lose 5, right? Oh, sorry, 1, right? So I think I would just take the bishop. Actually, he doesn't even lose out here, like at all. Actually, he does because I have check. Okay. Never mind. Just take this pawn. Be mean. Because after I take here, I can at least get rid of my bishop pair. That's all I can think of. Alright, he comes here, hitting the bishop. I mean, let's just keep going. Again, don't think this knight can go anywhere. He can come here, attack the queen, it's not going to do much. Maybe he comes here. Ooh. Now that would do something. Let's see. If knight comes here. Actually, no, because if I take, then I still have this attack on the queen going, so he can't take back. I guess I was just caught up in if I take, he takes back with check, but it just doesn't end well. Maybe he comes here to attack the bishop, because at least that peels me open a little bit. shoot, where's my charger? My phone's pretty low. Well, I'll wait for this guy to make a move and plug in my phone. I think I got plenty of time. What he went through is like move list. I don't think there's anything else I can calculate. I guess I can. Okay, let's look at the imbalances. If his knight comes here, then I'll be the only one with the knight, so I'd want to close up the position. He comes here. I don't think that works because I just take with my rook at the queen. Where does the queen go after this, though? Maybe she comes here? No, the queen comes back here to hide behind the bishop. Nah. Let's not overdo it. Just slide back, offer a bishop trade, and I'm happy. And if he doesn't take the bishop, I'm going to take it anyways. Simplify further. I also got pretty good time advantage. Slides back. Why? Maybe he's planning on going pawn here. That would not be fun. How do I stop that? Well, I mean, the most straightforward way. I can just offer a queen trade. What if he comes here? That's a lot of stuff. Looks pretty scary. Okay, let's relax. You can only hit these pawns. I can bring my knight back, my rook back to create a little fortress here. I think I'm just gonna chill out, take this pawn, call it a day. He takes here. Then I go for a check. Check. Actually, do I? What if I go like rook here? He has to block because otherwise he loses the game, and then after I take back, he has to take back with the king. And I guess his only other option is to run into the corner. Oh wait, his queen defends here. But I guess that's not the end of the world, because in order for his queen to do anything, she has to step off this diagonal. Let's see, what would I do? I guess just slide over my other rook. No, because then I just lose my rook. Maybe push this pawn, free up my queen to do stuff. Oh. GG's. I think that's enough chess for one day. What did I learn today? If I'm not threatening a big piece, if it's just that I have a big piece hanging, I can't assume that I have tempo. Because there's always the chance that he just goes, takes something else, moves to defend. There's other options. I have to remember that. Let's see, what's the other game I lost? Clue, but I think that's enough of a concept that I'll be able to improve. Thank you for watching.